If you're still trading without the right stochastic settings, you're literally leaving money on the table. And I don't want you to be doing that. So in this video, I'm about to break down to you the best stochastic settings that you can employ today to start making your trading even better. We want to be maximizing wins and minimizing false signals, whether you're scalping, day trading, or even swing trading. I'm going to break down the best settings for each type of trader in this video. So come with me and let's dive in. Hold up, wait a minute. I didn't introduce myself. If you're new to this trading place and you're new to this beautiful face, I'm Kerry. Now you can come on the charts with me and I can break down everything about the stochastic and the settings. Now you know who I am and now I can help you to transform your trading. So come on, let's dive on the charts. All right, so we're on the charts. And just a quick recap of what the stochastic RSI is. It's really what we call a momentum indicator. I believe, in my opinion, you've got the stochastic oscillator, but in my opinion, the stochastic RSI is way more powerful because it's combined with the relative strength index. It kind of gives a little bit more precision on the charts. So really and truly, it's way more responsive in terms of the signals that it gives than the regular stochastic oscillator. And it's directly, because of its direct connection with the RSI, it gives a lot of price action insights and it gives it with a lot more clarity. The oscillator tends to have a lot more noise, in my opinion. So I don't really like it. I prefer using the stochastic RSI. Now, let's break down the best settings for your strategy. I'm going to be diving into the scalping strategy, the day trading, as well as the swing trading. But before we do all of that, for the newbies, this is where you find the actual indicator. You come to the indicators tab and you type in stochastic RSI. Once it pops up, you click on it. You can put the star to add it to your favorites tab. And voila, it should be on your charts. Okay. Now, the default settings is generally the K length is the K point, is 3, D is 3, and then the RSI length is 14, as well as the stochastic length. Right. So these are your default settings. Now, what I believe as a trader, in this game for a while now, I really believe that a lot of traders tend to be using the default settings, even if they're scalping, even if they're day trading, and they use it when they're swing trading. But in reality, if you're scalping, you want some faster market movements, right? You want to get some faster predictions on either your 1 minute or your 5-minute charts, right? With the stochastic RSI. So do you actually utilize the same settings? In my opinion, no, you don't. So what are these settings that you would be utilizing if you're scalping and you're trying to optimize your signals so that you can catch some opportunity, get your money and get out? I would be utilizing the 3-3, right, for the same K and D length, but I'd be changing the 14 from the RSI as well as the stochastic length, and I'd be using either 5 or 6. Okay, so we'll go at 5, and these would be your settings. Okay, and I'd be down on my 5-minute time frame. I'd zoom in so that you can clearly see, and it tends to give you a lot more precision, right, with this than the default settings. Okay, have a look. So we would wait until we're at the levels of overbought or oversold to go in for a buy. We don't want to be taking it from the middle of nowhere. So we'd be waiting patiently for these crossovers above the 80 mark on your stochastic RSI and your 80 mark is telling you anything above there is overbought. So once we get a crossover, there is great potential for a selling opportunity. Very clear here, extremely clear. We got that crossover, and of course, we tanked, right? We dipped. Okay, we dipped, consolidated a bit, got that nice crossover here, and of course we pushed up. We may not have pushed up with a lot of volume because you know Euro USD doesn't move that massive, but really and truly you got some opportunity to make some profits. You understand? You caught some pips, right? So for those who are scalping, consider using those settings 3355 for your stochastic RSI. I tend to find that it gives you a lot more precision as a scalper. I can also scale down to the 1 minute time frame. We're going across and we're seeing where it gives these indication. What we're trying to eliminate is what we call false signals so that we can catch these opportunities when they come. So we got an indication here, got a quick sell, could have taken our profits and get out of the market. Got a crossover here, as you can clearly see. Look, nice crossover right here. And of course, we went for a buy. So you want these kind of smooth touch for your stochastic RSI if you're scalping the market. So clear indication here that your 3355 would be perfect for a scalping opportunity. You've got less noise and you've got straight direction in terms of where the market is going. So with that said, that's the settings that we employ for those who scalp the market. So if you're a scalper, test it out and let me know, right? Test it out and let me know. Everything that I give you here, none of it is financial advice, but I do want you to just go back, test it, and come back and drop a comment and say, Kerry, listen, I tried this thing that you said and it honestly works. Yeah? Come back and drop a comment, man. Don't just make the money and you got all the value here and you don't come back and say, listen, you taught me something that I never knew. All right, so if you're completely new as well and we're adding any form of value, remember to hit that subscribe button. Remember to share this with a struggling trader. Remember to actually just go all in on your trading journey. All right, so this is what we would be doing for or scalping 3355, okay, for stochastic. And you can see it clearly, less noise. Once we get the crossover there, we move straight down, right? Crossover here again, we're down, and we got a crossover here. Even if you took it here and we got like a touch again from the entry, we still made our way up, okay? So I want you to understand that, listen, these are really what you're looking out for, and you're also paying keen attention to price action, because price action must be backed up by what the data is giving to you. Okay, it must be backed up by that. Okay, now if it is that we're gonna be looking for a day trading opportunity, because as I said, I'm going to be showing you scalping, I'm going to be showing you day trading as well as swing trading. So repeating this for the scalpers, it's 3355 for the stochastic settings. It gives you faster movements on the charts and you can capitalize on your profits, get in and out, be done with your trading for the day, and of course go find freedom outside of the charts and do what you want when you want. Right? That's what we're trading for. Freedom is the aim. Okay, now with that said, if you're day trading, okay, the day trading settings are not far off from your scalping, okay, but what I need you to understand is why we actually change the settings, because some people are saying why we probably change it from the default. So if you're scalping, the truth is, if you're scalping, you want the settings to give you early signals, allowing you to capitalize on micro trends, those small moves, okay? Small moves within the market before that trend fades, right? And you're looking for setups that will give you these capacities to take, look, nice sell, we got that crossover, and you'd be in your sell. You'd be in your sell. You understand me? You're looking for those small micro trends to captivate those profits and put them in your pocket, right? You're capturing these profits and you're putting them in your pocket with your micro trades, micro trend opportunities. Okay. All right. So for the day traders who are actually paying keen attention, all right, I want you to understand that if you're using the stochastic, it's very good to pay attention to price action. Price action is very important. If you notice that we've got some resistance at this area, you're going to mark out your resistance. And if you realize that when the stochastic comes in line here with price action and you get a rejection there, then most likely the previous price here having the rejection or resistance area here is also now backed up by the stochastic. So pay keen attention to price action as well. Okay, it will help you. Now, day trading. If you're day trading, it simply means that you're going to either be on your 15-minute or your 30-minute time frame for entry opportunities. Okay? For entry opportunities, it simply means that you're going to be on your let me switch on over. You're going to be on your daily time frame. Okay? So, let's have a look. All right? We're on a daily time frame. Now let's go 30 minutes. Okay. Massive bullish move. We know UJ is always buying. It's very bullish. Okay. So let's ensure that our stochastic is here. Stochastic RSI. Good. It's on the charts. Perfect. Right. So on the 30-minute time frame, we're here. All right. And this is currently the 3-3-14-14, which is the default settings. Now, all I'm going to do is to go in here on the settings tab because I'm a day trader. I'm going to change this to 10 and 10. Okay. So 3-3-10-10. There we go. And you can see the changes that happen. Now we're smooth. Okay. Up and down, smooth all the way. Okay. Now we're lingering here. But guess what? We've just got that crossover, right, for a bullish opportunity. You just got that, right? So a lot of people would be saying, okay, based on this shows that I can go in for a buy, right? Because that's what it shows on the stochastic. And of course, this massive candle is also indicating that there's a lot of bullish pressure in the market. So you could, definitely go take an opportunity for a buy. All right. And you'd get a few pips, as you can clearly see. Now, with that said, right here, we've got a massive crossover on the 30-minute time frame, right? On our 3-3-10-10 settings on the RSI, this crossover for me is an indication that I'm going to go in for a sell position. Now, where am I going to be targeting, right? First of all, I know that this area is my TP1. Okay, so I'm going to be entering there, but I'm going to target here for my TP1 because guess what? I'm using price action. I'm a day trader. I'm not just going to be in this and, quickly jumping out because I'm not scalping. I'm day trading. So I'm going to be holding this for a minute within the day so that I can make maximum profits on my trade, right? That's all it is. No. With that said, it means that I'm not just going to target here as TP1. If I look on price action, here could be my TP2, right? Look, rejection here, support here. Here's my TP2. Okay, why? We've got this that was previously resistance and it now became support. So that's definitely my TP2. Okay. And of course, we had some amount of support here. This is going to be my TP3. Okay. So take profit 3 right here. Take profit 2. And of course, take profit 1. Okay. So now I put on my short position tool. I'll be entering the sell here because I'm day trading and I'm on the 30-minute time frame. So this gives me good opportunity to hold and don't fall. And that's what I'm targeting. So I'm targeting my 1 to 3 on this trade. And I'm going to be very patient because I'm day trading. Okay. So I'm believing in my setup. I'm going to be patient enough to hold and not fold. And this is where I'm taking it to get some profits in. So I've got the crossover from the stochastic. I can see the rejection here on the charts. And I see that we've got a lot of imbalance on the charts. So I'm going in for this short position here to see if I can actually get some profits while the imbalance is filled. Okay. So let's see how it plays out based on, the entry that the stochastic has given onto us. So it's kind of playing a bit at our entry level. All right. Playing a bit. Okay. All right. Beautiful. So beautiful push, and we're in a little bit of profits now, but it keeps coming back to our entry, right? But there we go. We got that nice break. So chances are we're going to continue moving towards TP. Hold, don't fold. Okay. You're day trading. You're not scalping. You're not in and out real quick. You are day trading. So you've got an actual setup that you're waiting patiently on to be carried out. Beautiful. Got that nice push of TP1. TP1 smashed. Nice retest. And actually, we're now continuing on our way to TP2. Okay, look how beautiful it is. And even when the stochastic is giving you this noise, yeah, you are holding and not folding, because guess what? You're reading price action as well. So the stochastic is not your only way. And you've been in this from this entry. So trail your stop so that you're in this risk-free as it goes towards your take profits. Okay. And I know sometimes as a newbie, it may be, a little bit panicky to be waiting. But look, TP1, TP2 smashed. And we're on our way to TP3. Okay. On our way. So we've been in this trade for the longest while. But look how beautiful it is actually playing in our favor. And we're about to tap TP3. All of them TPs in our profits just by using stochastic to give us the perfect entry. As you can see, once we got that crossover, right? We played a bit at entry, but what did it do? It literally went down into massive profits. And we did not come back to entry after we broke through this area that we had a little bit of dolly house game playing. We literally smashed through all 3 TPs. And guess what? We got the main indicator of the stochastic for entry into the market. So that is a beautiful play out, in my opinion. And of course, the stochastic gave us those entry points, and it was a beautiful one. And it did it with that 3-3-10-10 settings that I've programmed in. Okay. So literally all 3 TPs would have been smashed. Okay. So with that said, there's potential that we may be continuing downwards, right? But it's very simple. If it is that you're in a downtrend, you're looking for when we're overbought, got that crossover above the 80, and then we'll go in for the sell. That's literally it. If we're in an uptrend, we're looking for when we're oversold, get that nice pump up with the blue line, and we're going in for the buy. Okay. So I hope you're following so far. So these are settings that I've shared for scalping, day trading, and the next one would literally be swing trading. So if you're a swing trader and you hold position for a week or so, then this is the setting that I would recommend. But before I even get into all of that, if you are actually going to be swing trading, you're not going to be on the 30 or the 15-minute time frame. Okay. You can clearly see the precision that we've been getting since we're changing up the settings based on how we trade. Okay, so it's very important that if you're a day trader, you need balance between speed and accuracy, right? Because if you get signals that are too fast, then you're bound to get false signals. If you get, signals that are too slow, then you're just about to miss all those beautiful entry opportunities. So we've got to be right at the sweet spot where everything comes on time. And I believe having the settings at 3, 3, 10, 10, some people even use 9, perfectly fine. It gives you the best day trading stochastic settings, and it gives you the smooth finishes and shows you directly how to captivate or capture those steady trend movements on the markets, right? So let's dive into the swing trading. Okay, if you're a swing trader, okay, when it comes on to you being a swing trader, you're playing bigger moves, meaning that you're going to be capturing way more moves than a day trader, way more pips than a day trader. This means that your settings, it needs to be very good, and it needs to avoid all those unnecessary noise and unnecessary loops and confusion. You want it to be smooth sailing. All right, because you're in this to win it. All right, you're not in here to play games, you're in here to make money. Okay, so what is the best swing trading stochastic that you can use? Here's the simple answer. The majority of individuals who have been using the default settings is really a phenomenal setting for those who swing trade. Okay, really beautiful. And that is literally the 3, 3, 14, 14. There are some individuals who use 21, but let me just go to the 4-hour time frame so that you can see with a lot of visuals. Okay, and we're going to go into the settings here, and we're going to tweak this to 14, which is the original, the default, right? Do you see that? There we go. Some individuals use 21, right? So you've got that. So if you want to do it this way, you can, right? But I prefer using the default because I see where it works. And I'd recommend you using the default for the swing trading as well. So if you're holding positions for a longer term, longer time frame, then use the default settings to capture these moves, right? Look at this beautiful one. It showed you clearly a crossover here, just like when we did that trade. And of course, we came down and look, we've got that crossover below, right? Below the oversold area here. And of course, we can see that we're already getting some bullish push. Okay. So one of the major things that I need you to understand when it comes on to the stochastic is that the reality is you've got to tweak the settings based on how you trade. That's it, right? Now, for those who are doing swing trading, I find that the stochastic really works lovely with the Fibonacci and your trend lines. So I use those. If I'm swing trading, it's definitely going to be Fibonacci. It's definitely going to be, your stochastic RSI and added confluence. And of course, we're going to be looking out for these as well as price action, right? Because price action really matters. So I need you to understand that as a swing trader, if you're swing trading, all right, and you're using Fibonacci, you're using trend lines, you're using the stochastic, these are all just added confluences, and you're also going to be paying keen attention to price action, right? So once we're actually below the 20 area here and we got a crossover, we're going for a buy. Once we're above the 80 mark and we get a crossover here, we're going for the sell opportunity. And it's very smooth. Look at it. Each time it comes here and crosses, you can just hold and not fold. Come here and crosses. Even though it pushes back up, you hold and don't fold. Yeah? Because guess what? Look, as long as we're at the overbought or oversold section and that's where you take the trade, you hold the position. Do not take it in the middle of nowhere. We're either taking it We're entering only when we're at the overbought section with a crossover or the oversold section with a crossover. You're waiting until that point because you want to get the smoothest entry into the market where you're not in, massive drawdown and start panicking and all of that, right? So we want to find the most suitable entry. And I do believe the stochastic really gives that, right? So really and truly, you want to be looking out for this for your swing trading, and even if you want to enter on your 4 hour or even scale down to your 1 hour time frame for entry, really and truly this works phenomenal. And as I said, just go back test it, go prove it, go do multiple trades with it, document it, and let us know how it's actually going when you utilize the strategy and the settings that I'm actually sharing with you. Now, I've got a bonus for those who are at the end here. I've got a literal bonus for you. And this is really where I'm going to be diving into the stochastic hacks. There are some hacks for maximum accuracy. So if you've made it to the end, this is my gift to you for watching the full video, because I know a lot of people don't have the massive attention span and they drift and they go all about. But if you're here, it means that you're a true winner and you deserve to know these 3 hacks that I'm about to share with you. So hack number 1. Before you go, what is hack number 1? All right, this one is simple. You want to combine the stochastic RSI with the actual RSI. Why? We're looking for as much confirmation, as much confluence as we possibly can. So in this case, all I'd be looking for is to add the regular, which is the relative strength index indicator. And once they're lining up, best believe I'm getting in for the trade. If they're saying the same thing and they're singing the same song, then I'm in it to win it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So if we want to go in and add the relative strength index, okay, we can. So we've just added it. And once we get them both lining up, which that crossover right here, definitely we're in it for the run. We're in it for the run. Okay, we want to get this lining up. Once they both say the same thing, they're singing the same Sankey, they're singing the same song, we're getting in on that trade. Okay, because that's another confirmation that you've got. Okay, so that's hack number 1. You can add your relative strength index as an added confirmation or added confluence. And if they both agree, that's a strong signal. Okay. Hack number 2. For those who are with me, hack number 2 is very simple. This is really where you get those reversal signals. So when you have the stochastic RSI divergence, this is a secret weapon for reversals. So let me show you what I'm talking. So if you are paying keen attention right here, okay, we had a high, had some pullback, and then we went higher. So right at this area here, we clearly have a higher high. You see that? We were here. Look, higher high. But look directly below here. What did we have on the stochastic RSI? Directly below, look, we literally had what we call divergence. Okay, divergence. So this is futures, this is gold futures, this is divergence. So this is showing up, but this is showing down. Now, what does stochastic RSI divergence shows you based on the price action? Price action is showing you higher highs, but the stochastic RSI is literally showing you lower lows. What does this actually mean? When price is making new highs, but the stochastic RSI isn't, it's a warning sign of a reversal. So best believe we're going to be getting some sells on this gold futures, right? And that is why you're literally seeing where, even though we're making higher highs here, the stochastic is literally not doing the same thing. So that's hack number 2. Pay keen attention. If we've got stochastic divergence, that's an indication that there is a potential reverse that's on its way. Okay. Now, what is hack number 3? Hack number 3 is very simple. Use multi-time frame analysis to confirm trends. Now, the last video I would have shown you that I looked on the weekly. I like to look on the weekly and I come down. It is good to get the overall perspective of what market is actually doing. So I agree with this hack wholeheartedly. It is very good when you look at the multi-time frame analysis to see what is happening. So if you're checking the higher time frame and the stochastic RSI to actually see if it lines up with your entry. So if you're, let's say you're analyzing from your 4-hour, right? But you're going to be scaling down to maybe your 1 hour to take your trade. Well, is it lining up? Is the stochastic saying the same thing? So we're currently at right here. We can go down to 1 hour. Let's say we go down to 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour is showing that we're having potential to sell, right? We're having potential to sell, same as what we're getting from the higher time frame. So we're adding up with the multi-time frame analysis, right? Which is beautiful. So we have that little crossover there, which is absolutely phenomenal, right? And of course, the 4-hour has already showed us that there is a potential. And look, price action is literally showing you a double top here. Double top formation. So once we get a break and retest of this neckline, of course, we are selling because price action is also going to be backed up by the stochastic. So that's really my tip when it comes on to using the stochastic RSI. If you're scalping, day trading, swing trading, use those settings that I've shared with you, but also understand the fundamentals behind market structure, behind price action and how price moves. Pay keen attention to where it's creating those support and resistance zone. Mark them up if you need to, but pay keen attention to the current era of price. Don't go all over and mark up your charts and make it look crazy. That's not how you do it. All right. So with that said, I really hope you got some major value from this video, and I hope you employ these settings of the stochastic that I've shared with you, and you make some profits, and you come back and drop it in the comments down below and say, listen, Kerry, I tried it and I made money. That would be lovely. Okay, so remember to put God first in every single thing you do. Remember to drop a comment down below of whatever it is that you want me to cover in my next video. I'll be happy to go over it with you. Right? I'll be happy to do that. So don't be afraid. Drop your comments in the comments below. Drop your thoughts, in the comments below, and I'll definitely work on responding to them. If you've got any value at all, remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free, guys. FREE. It's absolutely free to subscribe and get pure value for free. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button and share this video with a friend who is probably struggling to make profits and they want to understand, how can I make profits in the market? This can literally help them to start a strategy that actually makes sense so that they can make some profits. Okay. With that said, put God first in every single thing you do, and always remember that you've got to faith it. I didn't say fake. Faith it until you make it, and understand that, listen, trading is really a superpower. It comes with a lot of time and dedication. Spend the time that you need to spend on the charts. Back test everything you need to back test. But the key is just to go all in, because that's the only way success is going to come at your doorstep. You've got to go all in. No excuses. Just do it. I believe in you, but I do hope you believe in you as much as I believe in you. And listen, if God is in it, you must win it. So stay focused, and I'll be back real soon. What good.